Welcome to Trading Lounge and the gold silver report for the 24th of March. And we'll start with gold, and we'll just be looking at the pretty much on the bearish side of things here, because we're starting to see a bit of a breakdown. So as you know, with gold, I've had two counts to the downside that can play out. Well, we had three. One of them is possibly a low in place here, and that's still possible, but it's just looking a little bit ragged for a impulse wave to the upside. So looking at it as wave 4, so I've got one count that can take us down to wave 5 here, which would have a low in place here, and then we've got this count here where we would have another move in this space here for this as well. So with that in mind, let's go in and just check on this other bearish count here for this, which is pretty much the same in a way, but just got wave C here with wave 4 here. We've also been triggered in low here on this for this. So shorting that particular low here, that will get us down a little way, so we'll just turn this into our stop here for the time being. And we'll put that stop just in there for that, and we'll just see how we go. Right, so let's go in and have a look at, well, the bullish count that I had for this. So, well, we had a couple of them, so we'll look at those. So this one here, where from the low here, where we have wave 1 and wave 2 here, and then wave 1 here, and I had this as wave 2 here, but we've got an impulse wave here, so we need to look at this as an A wave, a B wave, a little A wave here, a little B wave here, and then a C wave here for that, to make the B wave there for that, because I don't have 5 waves in this first move coming down here for that. So so the next thing that can come down here is that we could still see this as a bullish move as wave 1 here and 2 here, and then wave 1, an A and a B and a C for wave 2, pulling down a little bit further through here. So we'll need to see 5 waves in this little area through here for that to push off into that move. So even though we're short currently under this one, so I'm going to just put that on this side here as well. So that's where we're short. We've got our stop. We can also go long there, but I'll put our stop there first on top here, and then we can also put that here as well. Need those guys. So we'll see how that bullish play turns out. And also too, on the 2-hour chart, we've got Alessio's count here, which, looking at the wave 1 as a diagonal triangle, as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 here, and going up for 5, but would need to see an A and a B, so we'd need to see this push up after a little move in here for that, up into this space here for wave 4 as an A and a B and a C. Is it possible to put wave 4 over here for this in this regard? I mean, just in terms of this, possibly, but then we're sort of moving away from things a little bit. But anyway, it's possible at that point. But certainly there's a bit of a bearish air coming into the space at this point. And also too, the silver seems to offer more of a bearish case. So let me find silver. So with silver here, we've been looking at bullish and bearish cases, but I think we'll just look at the bearish case today. So with wave B being up here, we've got down for 1, back for 2 here, then down for 1 and back for 2. So we'll see how this plays out through here. Obviously the 25 is a really nice support area, but if it became the resistance, and also too, we can see that there's also 5 waves down from the high here. So I don't think it's finished yet. We could possibly see a little wave 4 here and a little wave 5 to come into play here, and then we would see an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave come back up to first supply levels, probably finish from that point and move down from there. And even so, when it moves down here, it will still need to have that there as the resistance. That second low here would be that little second low just in here. So we'll just see how that plays out. So we'll pick that up tomorrow as a short trade. We'll find our way in if that's going to be the case. Yeah, look, the fact that this is not quite taking the low of this low out yet, but it certainly looks like it wants to, and it's got an impulse wave here. So that means that after a correction, it's going to have another move down. So this low, any bullish move that we've had on this low here to count this up through here, and as I mentioned yesterday, it was a little bit hard to count it up as a bullish move, but I did my best. But now that this has dropped here, we can just treat it for what it is, a corrective pattern, and we should be coming lower in that regard. And yeah, that's where that is at the moment. So in a nutshell, we're going from wave B up here all the way down to wave C, to where wave 4 will finish off here as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves for wave C of 4. So that's where we're at. So we may be down at $20 again, or close to it. We'll just take one step at a time and look at that. I did have this on the hourly chart here as a bit of a weird, not weird, but slightly different count here, where we've had the move down through here, counting all of this as corrective rally here, but still leaves us with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 coming down here. So we'll get a bounce off the 25, and it's a bit like a ball bouncing on the ground. When you drop it the first time, the first bounce can be high, and then we look for the lower highs, and then we start to get the trade set up on the short side for that. The interesting thing here, though, is that gold and silver will be moving down in line with Bitcoin and Ethereum, the crypto index, and the cryptocurrencies, so to speak. So all that bearish. Then we are seeing bearish moves in the Russell 2000 in the indices as well. So we're seeing a bit of red come over. Yeah, so we'll need to start thinking about the short side rather than the long side. Alrighty, it's only a short video, but I'll just leave it at that for the time being. Alrighty, cheers.